This is the continuation of our journey from the Oulton Broads to Ipswich. We entered the locks at about 9 a.m. The locks had two sets of doors on either side, an outer door and an inner one, creating a diamond shape. I wasn't expecting the inside doors to close. It looked as though the doors narrowly missed the tender. The lock attendant snickered, saying that he had a little bit of experience doing it, and I needn't worry. Besides the locks, there were 3 bridges that had to be lifted for us in order to make it out to the North Sea. Once we entered the North Sea, I noticed a ship ahead. AIS indicated that Excalibur was restricted in her ability to maneuver. I hailed them on the radio and indicated that I would like to pass on their starboard side. Moments later, I noticed something in the water. A closer look would reveal that it's an unmanned drone taking soundings. The wind and the current were against us. At 7 knots, the journey would take us about 6 hours. Here is the South Wold Lighthouse. I'm not sure what this is, but it looks pretty cool. This is a jack-up rig. It's a boat and a rig. As the day wore on, the winds slightly increased, but it was very clear. This is Aldeburgh Ridge, one of the many shoals in the North Sea. Even though most of the shoals are sandy, it's important to stay well clear of them. The shoals are very migratory. It's important to maintain updated charts. The wind and the waves were increasing. While the ride back was a little saltier than expected, it was by no means uncomfortable. The wind was now blowing in the upper teens, with gusts in the 20s. At about 3:30 in the afternoon, we arrived in Harwich Harbour, England's largest shipping port. While it might appear as though there's a great deal of water around, the shipping lane is the only dredged portion, and a lot of the water in and around the shipping channel is very shallow. Inland from Harwich Harbour is the River Orwell. There's a narrow shipping lane that is dredged, and it is designated for commercial traffic. When there is commercial traffic, all private vessels, yachts, sailboats, etc., must stay clear. To conserve water, the Ipswich lock was only operating every 2 hours, so I timed it perfectly to enter the 5 p.m. lift. The ride from Lowestoft to Ipswich was very salty. That is not snow, and this is not frost.